What's up YouTube? These are the best attachments to use right now for your M4 and MP5 because I haven't used the AK-47 and Krieg that much to know what to use for them. And then same Uzi I've used a little bit but not enough to know, and the AK-74 I haven't used really at all. So mainly this would be for the M4 and MP5, but these attachments are on all ARs and SMGs, so I would say probably use most of these attachments also on the AK and Uzis. So start off, reflex. Microflex is the best reflex you can have right now. I think it's the most clear sight you can have, so I definitely use that. Muzzle, I would go with agency suppressor. I haven't used it yet, but I know it's going to be the best. I'd also go with infantry compensator because sometimes the recoil can be hard to control at very long ranges, so you can throw that on. It has helped me in long range gunfights where it barely even moves, so I barely have to control the recoil at all. So I think those are the best two there. Barrel, I would go with the 13-inch paratrooper. I think sprinting move speed's not that big of a deal on ARs, and same thing with aiming move speed. If you don't like that, then I would go for the 11.8-inch takedown because 150% effective damage range, that's a huge damage range, and only minus 5% sprinting move speed. I think those are tradable, but personally I'd go with the 13-inch. Body, I would go with something like the Ember sighting, but personally I don't like laser sights on my AR, so I would not use a body. Underbarrel, I would go with the field agent. That gets rid of most of the recoil. I wouldn't say all, but basically all the recoil. Only 10% sprinting move speed it takes off, so that's not even a big deal at all. Magazine, I would go with the 40 round speed mag. Definitely the best magazine, hands down. 50 round you could go for. You can spray more, but personally I like the 40 round speed mag. Handle, I would go definitely with the Warden tight grip if you're going with the grip. Personally, I don't go with a grip. Stock, I would go with probably the Commando Assembly if you're going to go with a stock, but I would not use a stock on my M4. I think a handle is honestly better than a stock. And this is probably the best class setup for the M4. Microflex, agency suppressor, 13-inch paratrooper, field agent grip, and 40 round speed mag. Now the MP5/SMGs, personally I do not like putting any optics on my SMGs. I don't think the sights are bad enough on any SMGs to put one on, so I would skip that. Muzzles, agency suppressor for sure. I think you could go that one. Or, honestly, I don't think it needs compensator. I don't think it has that much vertical recoil, so I'd probably either go with agency suppressor or sound suppressor. Barrel, I would go with the 10.8 paratrooper, but you could also go with the 9.8 takedown. I think those are the best two for sure. Body, I would use the Ember sighting point, but you could use any laser sight. I think really all of them but flashlight. And steady aim's not bad, but personally it's either 5mm or it's the Ember sighting point. But I don't personally use a laser sight in MP5. Next for the underbarrel, I think it's either foregrip or field agent, but personally I like field agent way better. Or you could go with patrol, 5% sprinting move speed, but I don't think it really helps too much, so I would go with the field agent. Magazine, definitely 40 round speed mag for sure. You could go with the Vandal though too, that is a fast speed loader as well. Handle, I would go with the Warden tight grip for sure, or you could go with the Task Force. But I think the extra 5% sprint out speed is not very good to have, so I would definitely go with the Warden. And then stock, I would definitely go with no stock or Commando Assembly, but personally no stock for sure. For the best class setup for the MP5, I would use agency suppressor, 10.8 paratrooper barrel, field agent grip, 40 round speed mag, and Warden tight grip. 1911, I think this pistol is really good, always good to come in handy, or you can use a knife, either one. Stim shot is really nice this year. Regens every like 15-ish seconds, I would say, 15 to 20 is really good. Frag grenade, obviously. Trophy system, right now we do not have flak jacket, so trophy system comes in real handy, and it recharges after a minute and 20, so that's huge. Perks. First, I would actually go Wildcard, Lawbreaker. Right now we don't have Gunfighter, or else I would be using that. But Lawbreaker, you can pick any perks from any perk set. So I would go with Tac Masks, because stuns are absolutely annoying. And then Gung Ho and Ghost, because Gung Ho, firing your weapon and moving at full speed when reloading is huge. And then Ghost, obviously, there's spy planes being thrown up every second, so Ghost is huge to have. So personally, I think this is the best class setup for the MP5.